Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll hand it off. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They've recovered their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Scanning the field, it's Orgy. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Handoff heading left. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They're going to score with a run to the right. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. To throw, it's Howard. He's running nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Kick is up and no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to barely at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll run it to the left. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to pass, it's Howard. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. On the return, it's Stewart. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Orji. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Michigan 21, Ole Miss 14.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Lee. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Back to pass. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Lee. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Throws to the tight end. And he's got it. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's a 1st and 10 play. Hand off to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
I Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air, it's Orgy. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The sure hands. It's Sheffield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Tackle made after a big gain. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some...
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air, it's Orgy. Bringing pressure. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back's got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
He steps out of bounds at the 42. That's a first down from the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Defense is coming after him. Snags the quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for him, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This to build the lead to 6 here in the fourth quarter. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. the snap off in time, that'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking downfield. It's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Sheffield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Offense facing second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
First
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the defense able to stop him at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking to throw. It's Orgy. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That's good for a first down near the 40. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.